Hello, everyone. I am Suzanne, and I'm here for a little bit. I am a clairvoyant and a light trance medium. How is everyone doing tonight? I hope everyone is doing well. I hope that everyone is getting ready for the fall and the winter. Halloween is around the corner, so if you have kids, that's really cool. Um, so, what I'd like to say is that loving one another is very, very important. Being kind to one another and using our compassion is foremost one of the most wonderful things we can do for ourselves and for others in this world. Um, the peace. We need to have compassion and tolerance. It takes all kinds to make a world, and sometimes we don't agree with what other people believe or feel or anything, but we do have to have tolerance because that's what we are made of in this world. We're made different, and that's okay. It's okay to be different. So that's my first and foremost is love. Love is the most important thing that we have to give to one another. So also I'm looking forward to the solar eclipse and it will be in Libra. And Libra is all about balance and it's all about um, loving. And I just feel like it's a good time to balance our needs and our wants and try to get down to the middle of things, no extremes. So we're looking forward to that on the 14th. And just remember that these moons and this, I'm not quite sure about eclipses, but moons usually mean letting go of what doesn't benefit us anymore. So with that, we have Ashley from Rhode Island. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you today?
I'm good. Thank you for taking
Good.
my call.
What can I help with today?
Well, me and my kids are actually going through a lot of life changes right now. I'm just wondering if you can maybe pick up on anything. Um, we actually just I separated from their father of almost 20 years.
Oh
Um,
wow.
so we're kind of going through a lot right now.
I feel the minute I talk to you, I feel like there's a lot of sadness around you, and I feel a lot of frustration. Are you frustrated? Because I feel like your frustration is coming out. Um, it might just be the changes, because changes seem to do that.
I'm definitely frustrated. I have a
I feel a
9-year-old
lot
son
of
and a 2-year-old son.
oh no,
And he was a full-time dad with us. He was a great father, and now he just completely disowned both of his kids.
wow.
Yeah,
Okay, let me see what I can see with that with your husband. I feel like one of you outgrew the other. Like if if you had to stay the same, it would have kept going the way it was, but someone outgrew the other person. Um,
yeah,
and that and
definitely.
that's not a bad thing. It just means that sometimes you outgrow a person. Um, let me see. I feel like there's obstacles in the way. I feel like it's a sensei shima is what I call it. It's when obstacles appear, but it's kind of like they're trying to figure out if you really want to stay on the course you are and do the things that you say you want to do. So don't lose hope and don't lose faith. And I feel like there's still going to be some time where it's going to be really hard, but I don't think that will last. I think by December, if I'm looking correctly, I feel like December will be your month. I think things will settle down. I think that your children will do better too. I
I
think that
it's funny that you say December because I have been saying December. I've been saying December for I'm
that's
going to say 4 or 5 months.
yes, I'm right there with you. Um, and I don't feel like him out of the picture and him disowning his children is bad right now because they need to focus on feeling safe and secure and having some kind of foundation without him, if that makes sense. I think it would be really hard
He'll
for
do
him
more
not.
harm being around right now. Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
yes,
With the
yes,
inconsistency than being absent right now. Absolutely.
yes. So even though it's sad for the children, I feel like it's a very important time just to stabilize them and put some foundation beneath them and to know that they are loved and cared about. Um, I feel like good things are just around the corner for you. You are doing the right things. You are taking care of yourself. And I feel like sometimes you question that. I feel like you question that because you feel guilty or you miss what you had that you no longer have or something to that effect. But I feel like you did what you had to do in order to love yourself. And it's most important to love yourself first. And I think you need to keep that in mind as you move forward that this action that happened, it was made out of love and it will bring nothing but goodness for you. You know, you were true to yourself and that's really hard. And you were true to your children. So I feel like the three things are gonna come and they're gonna kind of toss you about. But if you stay the course and you stay with what you want and what you need, I feel like you will do well. There's nothing but positive coming forward. You've
Thank
changed.
you.
You've changed in the last 5 years, is what Spirit said, and you've changed for the better.
Thank you. Yeah. No, my closest friends, they say to me, they said the past year I can see a complete turnaround in you. Even just the way you carry yourself, the way you talk, how you out with your kids. Because this past year has been so hard for us, but I feel like our connection with my kids and just the way even the connection with life and everything is completely so much more clear than it was before.
That's what I'm picking up. It's more meaningful. Your life is
Yeah,
meaningful. And so I just feel like it's nothing but good things happening. And I understand the sadness, and because anything that ends is sad. And I
of course.
understand that the children are missing a part of them. But that's going to be okay because life does go on. Life does move forward, and you will adjust, and they will adjust. And anytime you get those frustrations, maybe just ask yourself, what am I learning from this? Because usually an obstacle can mean just, what are you learning? It gives you a pause in what you're doing to say, wait a minute, what's going on? And then what am I learning? You're learning a lot. You're learning at a fast pace. My goodness. But that's what I would say the obstacles are. Are you sure you
I
want
say
to go on
my
this
hardest
path?
days, my hardest days
Yeah,
of doing this, it gives me more of a push. It makes me take them to the trampoline park or go pumpkin picking or be more present with them on my hardest days.
good,
And
good.
that's where I'm like pulling it out of nowhere because I don't even know where I'm getting the strength to do it. But I'm finding the strength in me that I never knew I had.
I sense that, and I'm so proud of you. I am so
Thank
proud
you.
of
I
you because
appreciate that.
what I'm getting is that you had been stuck for a long time, and your tenacity is what's making you grow and making you stronger and making a better life for yourself. There's better for you coming in, if that makes sense.
Thank
So, yeah, I see nothing but good things happening to you. And by Christmas, things should really be looking up. I
I
think
actually
you did a very heroic thing.
thank you. I very much appreciate that. Thank you very much for saying that. I actually met somebody. We've been broken up for maybe about a year and a half now, but
Okay.
I actually just met somebody and just the connection, the vibes and the chemistry, and it feels really good right now. But then the
Very, very
frustration
kind.
brings in where I'm
The
sorry, what was that?
person is very, very kind and gentle. The new
Yeah,
person.
very, very.
I just see good things for you. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep being authentic and true to yourself. And if something doesn't feel right, just notice that and see what you can do about it. But I feel like you've made some really, excuse me, really good decisions for yourself and your children. And I see nothing but good happening. So that's what I can say.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're you're um you're only gonna go for this hard time for a little bit, and then I think that things will just really start working in your favor. You're gonna see that in the next couple months that what you want and what you need just come. They're just gonna come to you because you're doing the right things to be true to yourself and to be kind to yourself. Don't lose hope. I feel a sadness and I feel a frustration, but these times aren't going to last, okay?
Thank you.
All right, honey. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you so much
calling
for that.
tonight.
I appreciate
Uh,
you. Thank you so much.
thank you for calling and let me share. You have a great week now, okay?